Good morning. Today's video is all about sexing these little bundles of joy. That there was a rooster. But I'll show you exactly how you can do it, either via the crows or the feathering or actual vent sexing as well. So stay with me. Before I go ahead and sex the older ones, we've got newer ones that need to go out into the brooder from being hatched yesterday. Oh, they're so cute. As you bring them out here into the brooder, we've got to keep up their warmth as well. They're all nice and fluffy. Now, they've been in the incubator itself. They can be in there anywhere between 24 to 48 hours, and they actually need to be in there for more than the 24-hour period because they need to get fluffy, they need to dry out. They won't be able to dry out, they will get cold and chilled and die straight away if you put them in the brooder as they come out of the egg. So they do need to stay inside that incubator at that regulated temperature for that period of time. Meanwhile, once you get them out into the brooder itself, you've got to give them, they're a bit thirsty. They haven't drank anything at all for 2 days. So they need to know where the water is. And that's what we're doing right here. We're dipping their beaks into their water, showing them where it is. It's a bright yellow base as well. So they should know, the yellow signifies water. We may get a red one because I have red cups in the actual pens themselves outside. But that's another day. Does it really matter? No, they'll always find where the water is. Anyway, these girls here, there was... What we have, we had 18 eggs in total, of which only 10 were fertile after candling. And then we had 9 actually hatch. One's already died in the incubator. And so we got rid of that. And it looks like there's another one that's going to go very soon here inside the actual brooder itself. Anyway, so we end up with 7. That's all right. There's 7 more than what we had, a few weeks ago. So that's all well and good. Meanwhile, we've got a new thing, and that is we've got the heat pad instead of the actual heat lamp. Now, there was a lot of issues. A lot of people think that the heat lamp themselves, and it is, they can be dangerous if they fall down inside the wood chips and they cause fires, that sort of thing too. This is a heating pad. It's a heating pad which actually elevates up and down, so we can actually have it for the quail or chickens and etc. And as they grow, you can actually put it up higher and higher. So, yeah, it's not a bad idea. So the heating pad for the win for the time being, and I'll let you know what it's like. So you saw that I got a delivery of the pallets, that's right, and also got a delivery of these shirts. Oh, what's that? ShellBee Homestead, Alabama. Yes, these shirts are actually part of our website brand as well. So go on to ShellBeeHomestead.com and you'll see lots of different shirts, not just branded ShellBee Homestead. There's other randomly unbranded shirts on there too that are very homestead and farmish related. But anyway, meanwhile, let's get back to sexing these quail finally after all that. This morning, a lot of work's been done. Meanwhile, don't forget, these boys themselves, they're going to have a little bachelor pad. So you can't forget their water and their feed separately too. So I'm moving them to a little bachelor's pad. Let's see how they go together as the boys. I am going to see how many girls I have in total. Once we know exactly how many girls, that's when we know exactly how many boys can be in the same coop as the girls. So if there's 5 or less girls, then there's going to be 1 boy. That's it, and all the rest are going to be in the little bachelor pad. So as I said at the start of this video, there's 3 ways in which you can tell. The first one is the fact that the feathering, the fact that the ladies themselves, they've all got like little speckles on their chest. The boys are like bare-chested men with normally a reddish sort of tinge, but that's not 100% accurate. The other one is, of course, as you heard before, that right there on call is their little rooster, crow as such. So the roosters do that, but again, it's not 100% because some girls, believe it or not, actually do that. But there is one way that is 100%, and that is to vent sex them. Now, what we mean by vent sexing is basically this: is you turn the bird over. Once the bird's turned over, you have a look at where their vent is. In other words, their private bits. there should be a little lump. If it's male, there's a little lump at the back between the actual vent itself and the tail. There should be a lump there, basically like testicles, really. At the same time, you slightly squeeze those and some foam comes out. So the foam comes out, that proves right there that that is a boy, a male. And therefore then you can do with that as you wish. But meanwhile, the girls themselves, their vents are slightly larger and they don't have that lump. And when you do lift them up, etc., they will not foam. They do crow. They will not foam. So there you go. So I'm going to go through now and have a look at these boys and show you exactly what I mean. I already picked 3 boys out of this whole bunch because 2 of them are crowing and one's doing something else to the girls. But anyway, let's go and have a look at these and you tell me which one's which. Is it a boy or is it a girl as we go through them? Numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc., etc. from there. So we'll soon see which is boys and which is girls. Comment, how many boys do you think we have and how many girls do you think we have? Pause, comment, and we'll see at the end of the video. How is that for some quail math? We have exactly 50-50. So 7 males and 7 females in total. So what that means is that the 7 males right now have been put right there in their, they're all together in their little bachelor pad. That's what I'm going to call it. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I know you're male, so that's the way it is. So yeah, 7 and 7. So what that means is that we're going to look for 2. I dare say 2 good-looking roosters that can go back in with the girls. So when they start laying eggs, etc., they can lay more fertilized eggs. We can then put them in the incubator and get more quail out that way. Meanwhile, those little girls are actually, I'm hoping, crossing fingers, the girls, the little ones that just came out of the incubator yesterday or this morning. Let's hope that all 8 of them are female. If that's the case, I'll need another 2 males. So 2 go into there. So that's, what's that? That's 7 minus 2, there's 5. If all of those are female, 2 go into there. 5 minus 2 is 3. 3 left. That means 3 go to freezer camp. Yeah, that's right. Not long. But we'll keep them around for a few weeks yet until the others grow out and we can see exactly how many roosters we actually need before we start doing the freezer camp snip snip. Anyway, that's it for the time being. My name is Craig from See My Shell. My name is Craig from ShellBee Homestead. And don't forget, if you've liked this sort of video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and also click that subscribe button as well. Where are the girls? The goats are in there somewhere as well. Meanwhile, I'll see you around like a quail risole. And yes, I'll be cooking up some quail risole. I can guarantee that.